The United States has been reluctant to get involved, even when it's handed what seems like hard evidence of the Saudis' ambitions.
Shame on our intelligence services for playing politics and business as usual when I had a defector sitting in my office with information.
Everything else okay, Dave? Have you been able to discern anything with the documents that you saw at all?
Manhattan immigration lawyer Michael Wiles has carved a niche in representing high-value intelligence defectors to the United States.
Okay.
One of them, Mohammed Al-Kalawi, was a first secretary to the Saudi mission at the United Nations. He was a specialist in nuclear non-proliferation. In the weeks before his defection in May 1994, Al-Kalawi began copying thousands of top-secret intelligence dossiers to take with him.
And he had access to the documents and literally spent days going to Kinko's across the street and copied about 14,000 documents, and then came out and said, I had enough. I'm fed up. This is not what we should be doing as brothers and as a nation and as a world. And he got fed up on principle.
Armed with the documents, Al-Kalawi attempted to set up a meeting with the FBI. It was a dangerous time. According to Michael Wiles, the Saudis were already looking for the defector.
Well, my client had a hit team dispatched to kill him. And the FBI calls me one Friday afternoon to tell me that they're en route. I said, well, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to protect him? How are you going to protect me? Well, we have an obligation to tell you that this information is credible, but we don't have the obligation to protect him.
The documents Al-Kalawi had in his possession was simply staggering. Information on assassination plots against Western ambassadors in the US and covert Saudi intelligence operations on American soil. Also amongst them, evidence of Saudi Arabia's efforts towards nuclear proliferation.
Diplomats, according to Mr. Al-Kalawi, were trained not only in intelligence operations, but how to take bomb-making material through border posts and diplomatic pouches. He showed me actually a diagram, which I can provide you if you like, of an individual, how you can sneak in bomb-making material through diplomatic posts.
But incredibly, the FBI agents who debriefed the Saudi diplomat were instructed not to accept any of the documents he was offering, presumably to avoid any embarrassment to the US-Saudi relationship.
Astoundingly, in a hotel around the corner from our office, the FBI left the documents that we produced that night. After making a telephone call, the agents were being given different directions from their superiors in Washington. It was important to them that they come to the meeting, but more important that they leave without the documents, and I was shocked.
Even the Saudi ambassador to the US, Prince Bandar, wanted the affair dealt with quickly and quietly.
We were told repeatedly by the Saudi ambassador, let's work this out as gentlemen. If your client wants to get a green card, I can get it for him. No problem. I couldn't get the FBI to take a piece of paper off the table and give me a straight report without 12 people being consulted. But the Saudi ambassador could get him an American green card. Go figure.
In 1994, London's Sunday Times published details from Al-Kalawi's documents